So welcome. We are so excited to share this with you today, and here we go. So today we're talking about our early access offer. Why does Club Med do early access? Well, Club Med does early access so everyone can get the opportunity to book ski at all of our resorts in Japan, in the Alps, and of course, our Quebec location. This is important because during this time, everyone gets an opportunity to book as to where if you wait very late in the season, you're not going to get that opportunity because it is a very popular product. So during the sales opening period, I think it's important to note that you have the widest choice of all the different resorts available to you. And of course, you have the best offers of the season, the lowest deposits that are ever applicable and flexible payments. And of course, you're going to be getting instant rewards. So this is important because not only do you have the most availability, but you're also going to receive the best value. Now, let's talk about my most favorite thing. The reason why people book during this time of year is festive weeks. Festive weeks are a super exciting time to come to Club Med. There's a wonderful Christmas atmosphere. Everything's, of course, all included. And, of course, premium skiing. But you know what? Club Med in the winter, Club Med in the mountains is not just for skiers, it's for everyone. So let's talk about our ski resorts. Forgive my pronunciations, but I can tell you, although I can't pronounce every single one of these names, these are magnificent properties, so forgive me. Arcs Panorama in the French Alps, Val Thorens in the French Alps, Grand Massif, so many wonderful places here. My favorite, absolutely favorite, being Arcs Panorama. So many more resorts. Did you know we had all these mountain resorts? La Rosière, Valmoral, Chevalier, Tings. There's so many wonderful properties. Val d'Isère. You can always count on a nice assortment, and you want to qualify your customers based on their needs. And we're going to talk about that in a minute. Quebec Charlevoix. That is a beautiful property in Canada, a very new property. Everyone absolutely thinks it's amazing. But right now, Japan. Japan has become so popular since the Winter Olympics. These things that are happening in Japan are so exciting because we do have one sun resort, and a lot of our agents will send their guest to one of our wonderful Kioro or Tamamu or Sapporo properties, and then they would go to the sun property to recuperate from all that fun skiing. So there's lots to do in Japan. So let's talk about things I bet you didn't know. Our ski comparative flyers can really help you close a sale. So we're looking here on the left, you can see the family booking at Club Med versus a family going to the Alps. It is literally almost a 50% savings. You can go to the Alps 2 times for the price of going to Aspen with a family. Of course, we can do 7-night accommodations. All the meals are included, alcoholic or non-alcoholic beverages, but your lift passes are included. And that is such a big thing. Ski or snowboard, round trip transfers, and of course, Club Med handles the transfers if you book the air with us. So that's very special. So a lot of couples love to go to Aspen, and you're going to see similar savings. A couple going to Aspen versus Club Med, you can go to Club Med 2 to 3 times for that price. So it's really something to talk about with your clients because value is something that Club Med does really well. And my favorite property, Charlevoix. This right here is so cost effective compared to Aspen for couples or families. And when this webinar is over, feel free to reach out. I would be happy to send you this deck so you could use it. So let's talk about the best of the Alps. 13 resorts in Europe and 8 of them in domains reaching really, really high, 3,000. Look at this. A lot of people absolutely love St. Moritz, but there are mountains that are much higher and a lot more fantastic skiing to be had. So if your client's already been to St. Moritz, La Rosière might be a great fit for them. And if your clients don't ski, as you can see, we're going to get to some things that don't include skiing, but are fantastic. So 2 resorts with main new features. We're looking at Chevalier, or Praglato. So looking at these properties, they've just been nearly enhanced, and we've got fantastic spas, indoor pools, and they're very easily accessible. The question is, there's so many mountain resorts for Club Med, so many different experiences. How to choose which one is for your client? How to qualify your customer? So talking about families, if we're going to start with families, we're going to look at the family resorts. And of course, we've got kids clubs from 4 months to 17 years old, a variety of different accommodations. So if you have a family of 6, that's our largest capacity family room. And that is a great, exciting thing for everyone to be able to stay together. And of course, free for children under 4 here at La Rosière, Alpes de Huez, Chevalier, Arcs Panorama, and Grand Massif. Now let's talk about the best resorts for thrill seekers. A lot of couples who really like to ski, these properties here are really going to give you the best altitude for someone that really is a good experienced skier and looking for high level slopes. So Val Thorens, Tingles, St. Moritz, La Plagne. These are for people who just really love to ski and are looking for more of a challenge. So the best resorts to experience the authenticity of the mountains. So we are looking at mountain lodges, the type of mountain lodge experience you would expect in the Alps. And these are very exciting properties that are traditional in mountain design and of course near a charming village. Val d'Isère, Valmoral, Balandry, Pregletto, these different properties are for people who just want that authentic ski lodge, chalet, cabin type of experience. So, when I talked about all of our properties are for skiers, of course, but not everyone loves to ski. These are other fantastic things that are exciting at our properties that I particularly love. So common features are swimming pool and hammam, healthy buffets with different action stations in the main restaurant. Of course, there's always yoga. It's Club Med. And of course, there's a spa. La Rosière, Chevalier, and Tingles. These properties are great for spa lovers, for people who are health conscious and are really looking for this type of active vacation, but also relaxing. So I talked about our ski resorts in Japan. This is going to be very exciting because I bet a lot of you didn't realize that we had ski in Japan. Hero Peak. So you have access to the Kioro Grande, and they're close together. There are two mountains, and the best advice that's coming back regarding this property are French-Japanese fusion, of course. Club Med is a French company, and outdoor baths or natural hot springs, and lots of fun things to do as an après ski. So room type superior, deluxe, and suites. Here, no child care services are available, but children who are independent and love to spend time with their families, 12 years and over are welcome. So we're talking about the Grand. Look at that photograph. That is just so magnificent. I wouldn't even really know that that's in Japan if just looking at that photograph. And it's very special because to have something like that really truly grand property in Japan, it is it is very exciting for us as a team. So approximately 160 ski days, which is great. 23 ski runs, 11 gondola lifts, and of course the kids club and wonderful 266 rooms. There are 11 suites, so you always want to make sure that for this property, if your client is interested in a suite, you want to book them in a suite very early on to guarantee availability. Tamamu, 120 ski days, 29 runs, 6 lifts. This property is really good for beginner to intermediate. And this one has about 27 suites. So you have a little more availability for clients that are looking for something more upscale. So this here has 9 gondola lifts, 120 ski days at Sahoro. It seems to me like, from what I have heard regarding this property, I haven't been there myself, that this is a more relaxed Japanese ski property. All different levels, and of course, the kids club. So when you're selling ski to your client, especially for someone who hasn't sold a lot of ski or whose travelers have really focused on warm weather properties in the past, but they want to do something different, or they're skiers, you want to understand that it's very exciting to us that we are able to offer you a snow guarantee. No other, no other brand offers a snow guarantee. We offer you to welcome clients into 13 other resorts where snow is sufficient to fully enjoy their stay. So what that means is when 50% of the ski lifts are closed due to lack of snow for 2 consecutive days, starting from 5 days before their departure, your clients can pick a different property. How much is included? Free. Free. This is something that we absolutely would love to offer your guests. We want to make sure that they don't have any concerns about joining Club Med for their winter holiday. So this is why we put that in place. Obviously, subject to availability on travel dates, no additional charge if the room charge is more expensive, no refund otherwise. Availability of baby and petite club is not guaranteed because you could be transitioning to a property that may not have availability for that. And then absolutely, we want to make sure that we convey this because someone might say to you, that's a common objection. What if there's not enough snow to ski? Well, we'll make sure you find some snow to ski. Go ski in March and April. What's good about skiing in March and April is that we have really good average snow days. There's a nice amount of depth. And of course, the pricing. The pricing in March and April, the prices are gentle. You can really take advantage of wonderful pricing. But what I love about those months is sun. You can relax peacefully, you can snowshoe, you're getting a lot more sun that time of year, and the days are longer. So you can really expect to spend more time outdoors. So this is something that you can use later to answer all of your clients' questions for accessibility. How far does it get from, the airport to the property? How can I get there? Can I get there by train? Can I get there by plane? Well, this really helps to break it down. And anyone that needs this, shoot me an email after this, and we'll make sure that you have this because this is a good selling point right here, especially if a client doesn't want to travel too far. They want to have easy access, especially in the Alps where trains are prominent as well. So let's talk about our Club Med travel advisors. For those of you that are new to Club Med, we have just relaunched our Club Med travel advisor website, and we welcome you to come and try it out for us and tell us what you think about it. Feedback is always appreciated. This is a wonderful hub that you can utilize to be able to absolutely find your clients the best availability. However, if using our website isn't your thing, just know that our advisors at 1-800 Club Med can help you, and they have the same access and the same amount of knowledge, and the pricing is going to be the same. So if you're in a hurry, there's nothing wrong with picking up the phone and having our team assist you in getting a quote.